Space horror is a reliable subgenre of the sci-fi universe. Alien, of course, is the king of the castle as far as that genre goes, but the vastness of space is always a good place to set a horror flick, and it's a genre that I must say I have a particular weakness for. Event Horizon is a favorite of mine, and I even like the not-so-great ones like the campy Saturn 3 or The Black Hole. Ash owes a lot to the classics of the genre, with director Flying Lotus clearly having a deep bench of genre knowledge. However, his influences don't seem to be limited to film, with many noting that Ash has several striking similarities to the video game franchise Dead Space. So in this one, an astronaut played by Isa Gonzalez wakes up on a distant planet and discovers that her entire crew has been killed gruesomely. Suffering from amnesia, she soon meets a fellow astronaut played by Aaron Paul, who says he was part of her team, but she's unsure whether she can trust him. Now, this gives Isa Gonzalez her first major leading role after many years as a supporting player in big movies like Ambulance, The League of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Baby Driver, and many others. She delivers a pretty solid performance as Rhea, who has found herself stranded on a new planet, which is called Ash, and not knowing how she got there. Even worse is the fact that she has these violent visions of having dispatched all of her crewmates, and she begins to wonder if perhaps she was the one who killed them all. Much of it is a two-hander, with Aaron Paul showing up as the mission's commander, who was away on another part of the planet when the killings happened and is now trying to evacuate them. Having a suspicion that a parasite might have been responsible for what happened to her crew, Rhea isn't sure they should be leaving, but with their oxygen running out, they don't have much choice. Both Gonzalez and Paul are solid, even if Flying Lotus's film, which was written by Johnny Remler, is rather thin in substance. Basically, it's nothing you haven't seen before. However, despite a low budget, Flying Lotus has done a really nice job giving the movie a sense of scale, and the violence when it hits is hardcore. For those not in the know, Flying Lotus, who also appears in the movie, is a rapper DJ, but has been toiling away in the genre for some time now, having helmed the well-received Ozzy's Dungeon segment of VHS 99, as well as the horror flick Kuso. The movie looks terrific, with neon-soaked visuals, excellent sound design, and an impeccable score by the director himself. But what really makes the movie worth seeing for horror fans is how violent it is, with the gore notched up to 11 during the climax. With Iko Uwais as one of Rhea's doomed shipmates, there's even a little bit of fighting, and Lotus has a keen sense for staging action, especially when you consider how limited his resources likely were. While Ash probably won't make a huge dent theatrically, I could see it pleasing a whole lot of fans once it makes its Shudder debut, and they're distributing this one with RLJE Films. Imagine a somewhat lesser version of Event Horizon, or a much better version of Supernova, and that's about what you get with Ash, and I give this a pretty solid 6 out of 10.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.